Bienvenidos and welcome to all of my fuzzy-faced friends out there. Today we're going to be making mustaches and short beards. We are not going to be doing long beards in this video, so if you're looking for that or anything with bones and motion in it, this is not going to be it. You're going to want to find that in the advanced video. But this is an intermediate video, so please keep in mind you do need to have some experience with hair before you jump into this, because it will be a little bit complicated and I'm not going to explain a whole lot. So let's get into this and start with our sad looking gentleman right here. We're going to use a new freehand group. Make sure your mesh is down below the chin and the bottom. It doesn't have to be all focused on the mouth, but the bottom points do need to be below the chin, and it does need to be into the face a little bit. Simply using the mirror tool and just drawing that in, and same thing, I'm going to draw in the beard, but I'm going to need to pull that bottom out a little bit to conform with the face slightly better. So let's just draw that in, and not gonna lie, that's it. That is your first mustache and beard combination. You are welcome to adjust it and make it look what's better for you, and of course thicker, thinner, whatever you want to do for the hair, and you can also make it flat under the lips if that's what you prefer, or pointier if that's your style. It's totally up to you on how you want to manipulate this, but this is truly the first and easiest mustache beard combination we're going to make. And just before we move on to the next one, I'm going to thin it out with that Fu Manchu style and kind of bring it down. And if that's too far, you can always adjust your position Y and bring that up. So that's all there is to this first one. That's the basics of getting started. We're going to jump into the next one here. Slightly more challenging, but not too bad. We're going to pull this down a little bit farther, just so we have a little more manipulation on how this is going to come out. Still going to be a pretty small beard, and I'm just going to draw the mustache kind of at a 45-degree down, and then the whole thing is just going to follow suit. And of course we'll turn off the mirror tool to get our middle hair there. And that one's kind of done too. We're going to pull in the mustache so it kind of points inward. But that is your next one. If it's too pointy for you, feel free to mess with your width and your thickness and your adjustment points and your curve to get the style you want. But that's going to be a quick little goatee style mustache and beard combination. So now we're going to get into our first actually complicated beard, and this one's going to go all the way from the sideburns down to the chin. So this is going to be considered a full beard when it's done. I'm not sure if it's considered a braided beard, but it's going to have a lot of layers to it. And depending on how full you want it to be, you may think that it's a good idea to just draw your sides and then maybe crank up the width and the thickness, but I'm going to show you right now that is not a good idea. It's basically an ugly mess if you try and take that shortcut. So you do want to draw multiple hairs and keep them a little bit wide and thick, but not to the point like you're seeing here. So you can't really cover that up without creating a whole new group and then extending the mesh. So let's just keep it as it is, and as I noted, we're going to just draw a bunch of layers until they kind of all come together at the chin. And that's going to look significantly better, and we'll fill in that middle there. And now we can pull out the mesh to make it conform to the face, and that looks beautiful. Obviously, I want to have a little mustache to fill all this in. You can leave it as it is if you would like. Go ahead and create some hairs. You do want to adjust the width so that they show up a little bit better. And then one quick trick at the end here I'm going to show you. Instead of drawing from the middle out like we've been, draw from a side towards the middle and go past it, and that'll connect it over the lips. This is going to be our last beard for the video. I know it's been very quick, but this is an intermediate video, so you should have some idea of what you're doing. And I don't want to make this too long because there's more complicated things to review in our next advanced beard video. So, I'm not sure what to call this beard. I'm calling it the New Metal Beard. You may have seen this in various anime, but it's basically spikes protruding from the face. So, have your mirror tool on, draw them out, get them a little shorter toward the back, and then adjust your mesh to make it all fit to the face. As I always say, please make it your own, so longer, shorter, wider, thicker, it's all up to you. But this is the basic idea, and you could also duplicate this or triplicate this and kind of fill in the beard a little bit more. But that's absolutely up to you how you want that to look. But that one's a very simple one and quick one to do, although it's very stylized, so it may not apply to most situations. That's actually going to wrap it up. So if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down, and I will catch you all in the next video. See ya!